Good morning, everybody. TGIF, at least for you. For me, it is, kind of a work day I haven't really been looking forward to because it's now time to provision. The last big thing we need to do is provision the watering system for the fruit trees. We need to make sure that the citrus trees and all the other trees in the orchard area get plenty of water from the well, and I've never had well lines down before or set up irrigation. Well, it's going to be different this year because I think it's going to be a hot summer. Now, just to get you caught up, yes, I did finish chipping everything yesterday. And that turned out really well. I had one bag left over there of the chips. Let's go back to the garden area, and here's what we need to have watered. And it's a question of it's kind of like a max-min problem. How can we get the most watering out of the least digging? Because all this stuff has to be trenched in today. Because why? Because the lawnmower runs over it, and it's very hard on water lines when you run over them. So we have three rows here to do, and then we have an offshoot row right here to do. So I think the thing is to trench for water lines up each side and then join them. We're going to be tying in over here. Get our beautiful blooms on the peach tree. We're going to be tying into the water line over here, okay, which is the whole circuit running around for the whole, all the planter boxes and all that. Boy, that's beautiful today, huh? So we're also going to provision. We have one that's missing here. Unfortunately, one of our cherry trees died, and we're going to save room down here because I think eventually this tree is going to have to come down, this non-fruiting mulberry tree, because we're wasting a lot of orchard space here where we could have a pistachio tree or we could have an almond tree in here. So with pistachios you need male and female, so the almond is self-fertile. That'll be a choice. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to lay down, we're going to trench for 3 lines here, and we're going to do some provisioning for the future. I think we're going to find a way to make it easy for the future if we have to dig up, and add to it how we're going to find the line that's buried underground. So I think we'll figure out something there. So let's get out the pick. Day on the chain, gang. And let's get going. Ooh. In keeping with the maximum water with the minimum digging here, I decided to just do one line up the middle, and then we'll just tee off on the trees here and then make a branch line over here. It runs over. We'll do another branch line down here in front of the water tank, and we have to come over here. I'm sure as heck not going to tunnel underneath of this slab, so it's going to have to come over all the way over to here and then finish up the circuit here. So it's a lot of digging, but the soil's still soft because we haven't had all the heat to really dry things out and make it tough digging. So there we go. First job is to go down Broadway here. Gotta be careful of the roots here. We're going to try to bury these to about 8 inches. gonna be a big calorie burn today. That's the way we're gonna do it. Whew. 5,000 calorie burn today. We're gonna get this done once and for all under our Ron Popeil set it and forget it. Whew. Grab a shovel and help, huh? No such luck. Do you ever start a project and you're like, woo, this is gonna be a long day? We're almost up to the point here though where we can make the turn for down there, run up that side. But yeah, the soil's a little bit hard. It's not as soft as it was probably a month ago after the rain, but it's still digging pretty easily. I'm not hitting any roots or anything. And we'll go a little deeper here. Trying to get this down to about an 8-inch depth, and then we'll once we get everything all trenched out, we'll lay in all of the hose, and then we'll figure out what we need for corners or whatever. But it's looking pretty good. Take a break. Three good trenches dug, very roughed out, get them all smoothed out for laying the water lines. We're talking about a lot of linear feet of digging today, but here's where we're going to make the turn here. I'm not going to worry about the Seville orange. Doesn't get a lot of the soil stays pretty moist over here, and I don't really want this tree to get too big anyway. And here's our second trench. Come up to 90 degrees here, and then we're coming up the third. Can't really see it in the shadow, but the third trench line is in there. Okay, so what do we have left to do? We need to come up here, run this trench probably if we keep it close, if we maintain the same forward line here, moving this direction, we'll always be able to find the line. in the future, because we know it's going to lay next to the cement slab there. So we're going to bring it all the way up to here. Okay. I think we'll do an offshoot. I've often wondered if I shouldn't put a camellia or something here for a little bit of extra beauty. But for now, maybe we'll provision that. But let's keep trenching. I think we just passed a big milestone. We got all the rough trenching done here. I'm holding up pretty good. Yeah, I'm not the best patient in the world, right? But there's work to be done. So that's a pretty good line going up there. Got a good line going down here. This is a good bury point up against the side of the concrete. And of course, we've got our other big run here. So now it's time to do our crossing water lines here so we can feed. In other words, we want to prepare for an offshoot to go over here, and I think we're going to we're definitely going to put a what am I trying to say? We still have to trench over here, so I'm wrong. We got to do one more over here to catch this, and we're going to put a shut-off valve here too, because I don't know if I want these watered every single time that the watering system goes on. But we are going to try to put 2 4-gallon per hour bibs on here to do the watering. I'm going to put one kind of on each side in the middle, and then the trees will adjust to where the water is for sure. So I'm going to take a break. Now this is a real feeling of accomplishment, having dug the last big trench. See, we're now going over here to join, and I'm just gradually going along. I'm not going to do the neatening up yet. I need to start to dig for the feeding of the actual water. So that's going to require some removal of some of these blocks and trenching in there. Come on, baby. Gotta get you out of there. We need to be kind of careful of the root structure here. We just need to get inside of the framed out box here. So let's get the tip. I've created boxes around years ago around the plants. So all we have to do is connect this to the inside box, and our mini lines will come up inside of the box here. want a smooth slope up into there. That's gonna be good. Okay, there's number one dugout. I'll be able to lay the stone back on, and it'll be protected from going over by any mower. Catching my breath. We're all dug out for all the taps for the trees, and got some nice slopes in there. Hit all them. Keep that nice and smooth. We got them over here too. And all down here. Got to, I think we have one more that we're going to tap out here for the pear tree. And then we're going to call it a day. Is going to call it a day today. This was the most intense physical labor, 6 hours of just trenching and rocks to be removed and roots and things like that. But the main thing is the hard work is done. Very good physical exercise. I'm sure I'm going to be paying for it, but it's important that this place be put on autopilot. Yeah, dog work, dog work, and I am exhausted and I am soaked through on my clothes from just perspiration today. So we're gonna call it a day today, and tomorrow should be a pretty easy day. Putting the puzzle together, and boy am I gonna feel good, and you guys are gonna be happy, I hope, when you see the final results. In the meantime, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the bell for all notifications. Love to have you here on the daily. We're always doing something on this channel, and it would be great to have you along. As usual, thumbs up are very, very appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody.